Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Texas A&M's offense will go on the attack first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Gets it out fast. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Trying to escape and get it himself. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own tip. Converts on 4th down, still going. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. The Aggies are on the move. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Penny. That's caught. It's Cortez. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. Just outside the rim. As they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Firing toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Aggies.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball on the first possession of the game, and they looked like scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Illinois' offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point.
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. When you reach this point of the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? The first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Penny. Going over the top. He's got it down the left.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. A field goal here would make it a 2-possession game, but they elect to leave the offense on the field on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the...
Fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
He's going to fire to the left. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball.
Just steamrolling the defense. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the back. Caught in the backfield. It's Moffitt. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. They go to the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Gossett. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try to convert on fourth down. Looking to the big tight end. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. On second and goal, he gets another chance. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Between the uprights, it's good. That'll pull them back to within 6.
Well, you're always going to wonder what would have, could have, should have happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
It'll be third and long. To throw, it's Penny. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking for space, it's Cooper. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Cortez. And a good job of covering that defense, just a short pickup.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Gonna take a shot. And he makes the grab at the 20. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Running back searching for a hole. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Texas A&M will line up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together an 81-yard drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Manziel. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward. That ball starts to come loose and pop out.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is in the air on fourth down. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished. You wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going for the big play. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play of the half. The play action fake. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think...
Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. It'll be a... and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
About the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up. Catch.
Wants to fire on second down. Right on the money. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get...
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's second and long. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Manziel. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Penny. It's complete to the left. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on second down. Finds his big tight end. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
He's has been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Takes it past the marker. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The lone back's got it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking for room, it's Cooper. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bring in the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, looking to pass. Throws toward the end zone. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Illinois offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a... like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this. picked up and going.
Great spot to attack there, right off the turnover. Try to strike and keep them reeling.
Absolutely. Coaching 101. Sudden change. When you create a turnover and you get the ball back on offense, attack, attack, attack. Use the momentum. Try to make a big play.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Unloads quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Here's a heat. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
On the move, it's Cooper. Coming up for the first down. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Penny. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. That's reeled in. It's Flanagan. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Flanagan. Breaks into the open. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. To the air on 1st down. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed.
All right, sense of urgency now has to go through the roof for this team. They needed their defense to come up with that turnover right there. So if you're on offense, you got to get these plays called. You got to get aggressive, take some shots, because you can now go and win this game.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Pulls it in, it's Moffitt. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Douglas. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. After that last completion, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. In your favor, don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
Line getting set on second down. Back to throw, it's Penny. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. The offense changing the play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on the...
Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. 6th play of the drive coming up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And how about that on 4th down, and they got to throw the football. They make the play in a big-time moment. Nice job by the offense, getting this a little bit closer to the finish line.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Penny. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. It feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
Illinois lining up quickly.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it 1 play at a time.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Takes a hit as he fires. Right on target this time. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Yeah, it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Penny. Quickly to the tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On the run, it's Cooper. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll ride the hot hand. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Yeah, you can tell the quarterback breaks a little bit and he starts moving and tries to throw a little bit across his body. And why is that dangerous? You're not accurate. You're not accurate with the football when you do that. You could tell it wasn't close to being a completion. He's got to do a better job setting his feet, making a clear, concise, good throw.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Zings it complete to the right. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Throws to the back. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Aggies. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
He'll bring it out. It's Manziel. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Going right to work up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing, obviously. They've never been able to get into a rhythm, and at this juncture here on a 2-minute situation in your own end, you got to find ways to start throwing completions somewhere out on the field to get back in this game.
The short hands, it's Gossett. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete as he tried to lob it in with perfect touch.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
This time he's got it. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Gossett. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Second down.
So now it's second and long. Back to pass. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
This offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He wants a big play here late. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Illini started this drive deep in their own end, but now starting to generate some momentum. What a show both of these teams put on today. A couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.